What's happening, everybody? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a little follow-up video. Obviously, the big news of last week was the fact that they finally cast Batman, and that actor ended up being Ben Affleck. Now, some of you probably saw my initial video. I'll have an annotation at the end of this video showing my initial reaction to it, which was like, what? I mean, literally, I was holding on to my phone. I was at my mom's house, okay? And I was about to pick up some sandwiches for us. We're gonna have dinner. And I just happened to glance at my Twitter feed, my little widget, and it just said it right there. You know, Ben Affleck cast as Batman. And I was like, no! 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 And I look at my mom, no! No! Oh, yeah, that was pretty much it. Which, yeah, she was like, what? What? Ben Affleck is Batman. I gotta make a video. So, of course, I made the video. And, you know, over the weekend, I let it sink in, and even the past few days, and I've even talked to people about it, and I've watched other videos from movie reviewers, YouTube reviewers talking about it and everything. And you know what? I at first was kind of hating the idea, but you know what? I am now very excited about the idea. It's the chin, guys, the chin. He definitely has the look, okay? No, without a doubt, he has the look, okay? He's got Bruce Wayne and he's got Batman. And if nobody thinks that, well, you're not looking at it as a Bat fanatic then. Ben Affleck is tall, handsome, smooth talker, totally Wayne, totally Bruce Wayne. You could see him in a suit and being at business meetings and being the playboy. Easily, you can see him as that without a doubt. When it comes to Batman, he is a big guy. And of course he's gonna bulk up for this. I even read that he's already training for it, even though he's gonna be shooting another movie that he's going to direct as well. But yes, he is a big guy. I mean, you saw him in The Town and he was ripped. The motherfucker was ripped. And it's the chin, guys. The fucking chin. Fellow butt chin brother. Come on. You have to have Batman with a butt chin. And he's got the jawline. It fits. It fits. So he has the look. It's pretty sad that there's actually a petition that somebody started to have people sign so they could send it to Warner Brothers to not cast Batman. Will you guys stop? Stop it, please. Stop it. It's gonna happen. They're not gonna listen to a petition. It's kind of sad that there's not a petition for the NSA and the wars and everything like that to be sent to Washington. No. We're gonna send a petition to Warner Brothers because we don't like it that Ben Affleck is cast as Batman. Who cares that kids are dying in Syria and the NSA is spying the fucking shit out of us? But hey, no, it's all about Ben Affleck. Our priorities in this country is pretty ass backwards, but it's okay. Well, let's talk about Ben Affleck still. Another reason why I'm very confident is because he has Kevin Smith on his side. We all know that Ben Affleck and Kevin Smith kind of came up together because Mallrats was one of Ben Affleck's first movie roles where he was part of the ensemble, and obviously Kevin Smith is a huge comic book nerd, and he's even said that Batman is his all-time favorite superhero. So you're talking about Rocky and Mickey over here. He's got a Mickey in his corner right there. Fucking Mickey! And I will leave a link too. You gotta listen to the podcast last Friday, that I think, or Saturday, or possibly whatever. Him and Ralph Garman, they always do what they call Smodcast, and they did it live in New York somewhere, and they talk about the news, and he brought up a lot of good points. I mean, Kevin Smith is extremely confident that Ben Affleck's gonna knock it out of the park. I think what people are dwelling on, which they gotta stop, is his early roles. Ben Affleck did this, and now he did this again. Do you guys not realize that? Everybody wants to focus on when he fucking fell flat on his face, the whole J-Lo days. This guy came out of nowhere, and him and Matt Damon wrote a movie that they won an Academy Award for, and Matt Damon kind of just, you know, coasted, but Ben Affleck took off a little bit. He was in some big blockbuster movies and everything, but then all of a sudden, you know, he made some bad choices. Everybody keeps dwelling on Daredevil, which is like, shut up, please. That was, first of all, that was 10 years ago. Second of all, that movie was poorly written, but Kevin Smith even brought up this point too. The reason why he did Daredevil is because that was the closest thing to Batman. Apparently Ben Affleck's a huge Batman fan, which I love. I mean, I know everybody, well, who wasn't a huge Batman fan, but he was a huge Batman fan of the Frank Miller Batman, and that's what it's like, yes, that's what we need to see on the screen. So that's why he took that role. He even said that when he bought his house, he had a little panic room that was kind of like a mini Batcave. He had a secret entrance and everything, like a bookcase. Come on, that's a total Batman fan right there, which gives me confidence. I'm like, okay, as long as this guy is an actual true fan, he's been a fan since he was a kid, brings me more confidence. You gotta stop focusing on his bad choices. This guy has completely turned his career around. You know, he got rid of J-Lo, which I think she was partly the curse of his career. And what did he do? Instead of just like keep going down, down, down and become like a B-list actor acting in sci-fi movies like Sharknado or something, no, he decided to get behind the camera and become a director. And guess what? The movies he's directed have been fantastic. The Town, Argo, I mean, he just won an Academy Award, folks. It's funny how people were like, good job, Ben. We like you now. You're awesome. What? You're casted as Batman? To hell with you! How can people just flip on him like that? That's so fucking... Oh, that's so childish and retarded. I mean, yes, I know my initial reaction was no, just because he wasn't on my list. My list, you know, I wanted Joe What's-His-Nuts from True Blood, just because he really fit it. But he wasn't on my shit list for it, you know? He wasn't. If it was Ryan Gosling, I'd be throwing a fit. I'd be throwing a fit right now. So we gotta stop dwelling on his early stuff. He has become a better actor. He's become an awesome filmmaker, and you never know. Remember there was talks about him directing the Justice movie? Well, hey, that might lead to him doing this. He's gonna be a pivotal role when it comes to the Justice League, the DC movement to where Marvel is. So that, I think that's really awesome, just because he's grown as an actor, as a filmmaker, and I think he'll be able to do it. The only thing that concerns me is the voice. You know, I want to watch the movie and be like, yeah, fucking Batman, man. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's Ben Affleck playing Batman. I worry about the voice, but you know what? I think if he just brings his own style, it's kind of hard when it comes to the voice, because the perfect Batman voice has always been Kevin Conroy. When it comes to the animated movies, the video games, and everything like that, Christian Bale's voice was always iffy. I mean, sometimes it was like, yeah, you know, when he first pulled out and he said, I'm Batman, I was like, oh, and that part when he pulls the guy up on the rope and he's like, where are the drugs going? I mean, that was awesome, but sometimes it was like, hey, cool your jets there, bud. Oh no, where I'll keep that. He doesn't need to do that so much. Maybe when he's yelling, he's got to be menacing, yes, but when he's talking normal to somebody, he just needs to bring it down a couple pitches, you know, just bring the decibel down, you know, a little bit, make it deeper, and I think that's the way he'll go. It's not so much he's gonna be, and like I said, he's got Kevin Smith on his side. You know, you gotta understand, Kevin Smith is going to visit the set. Kevin Smith, he's going to be taking notes from Kevin Smith. You gotta believe that that is going to happen. So that's why I'm confident. We got like a team, not just one guy, we got a team, okay? And we just gotta let go of the past, get over the G League crap and the Daredevil crap, okay? Just get over it, okay? He's a different actor now, okay? And I think he's going to knock it out of the park. I'm gonna give him the Ben Affleck of the doubt. Here all week. So yes, guys, what do you think now? Now that the information has set in, you've let it simmer, you've thought about it, you've listened to me, what do you guys think about it? I am all for it now. I am rooting for him. I am rooting for Batfleck. Totally, I think he's gonna do a good job. It's gonna be it's just gonna be awesome, I think. I think it's going to be awesome, but like I said, I tweeted this, I said it's gonna be either freaking awesome or it's gonna be a pleasurable disaster. Probably, you know, comparing it to if the Nick Cage Superman would have showed up, that would have been a pleasurable disaster. So you gotta look at it that way. I mean, no matter what, this movie is not gonna flop. Everybody's gonna go see it. Doesn't matter who was casted, they were gonna go see it. But I think this is, well, I mean, he's done so much from Warner Brothers because The Town and Argo were Warner Brothers pictures, so Warner Brothers is loving Ben Affleck right now, so why not choose him? I mean, it's almost like the obvious choice. It just kind of came out of nowhere with all the names that were being thrown out there. All of a sudden, Ben Affleck. And then I think it caught people by surprise, but people who are, you know, have shows on YouTube or comic book fanatics, I think now they're going, you know what? You know, they're not looking at the negative, okay? I think stupid, like, trolls and net nerds are just looking at all the negative, just like, you know? I mean, I admit, the news was shocking at me at first, but you know what? I think it's a good choice, and I think he's gonna knock it out of the park. Well, all right, guys, like I said, I'd like to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below in the balls area. Also, hit that like, thumbs up button if you would be so kind, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Well, I am David, the Film Junkie, and this has been my thoughts about Ben Affleck as Batman. It's the chin, guys. It's that chin. Stay tuned, though. I'm going to do a video of Casual Batman's reaction to Ben Affleck being cast as, well, him. All right, guys. Talk to you later.